What have I got?
Welcome back to the Kingdom Wayfinder. Today we're going to be talking about who could potentially be the main villain in Spyro 4. So let's just get right on into it. So basically with Spyro 4, assuming that obviously we're going in the same direction as Crash went, which is this is kind of making its own timeline. This is not writing off the other games in the Spyro series, and in this case scenario, the two mainline games in the original Spyro series, and then the handheld spin-off games, obviously, and whatnot. Since obviously Spyro, unlike Crash, Spyro had 3 different reboots, so in this universe there is less to work with in that sense, you know what I mean? So if we're going to be staying in the original world and whatnot. So with that being said, Spyro 4 wouldn't be writing off Enter the Dragonfly and A Hero's Tale, but it would be creating its own separate timeline like Crash 4 did, kind of like what Halloween 2018 is doing right now. So with that being said, with Spyro 4, who's going to be the main villain? And we can go off of a lot here. They could do RIPTO again, but I do believe what's going to happen personally is that it's going to be GNASTY, GNORC, and RIPTO teaming up. I think that little joke at the end of the original Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon, I think they're gonna take that seriously, and RIPTO and GNASTY, GNORC are actually going to team up and combine their forces to go against Spyro, hence why I personally think the Elder Dragons will return in this game. So with that being said, I do potentially, and most likely do think that this is what's gonna happen, is that it's gonna be a team up. It's gonna be 2 villains, they're gonna team up, or we could get a completely new villain. Because that's the thing about Spyro that I always loved about Spyro was, no matter what, when it comes to Spyro, there's always a new villain besides Enter the Dragonfly. And we're just talking about in the original series here. We're not talking about Legend and Skylanders that were more story focused and whatnot, that we're continuing a story as each game went on. When it comes to the originals, there was always a new villain. Like you had GNASTY, GNORC, you had RIPTO, you had the Sorceress, you had Red. So with that being said, it's something that they can do. I do think that this is a way they can do it, or maybe they might use this opportunity to introduce Red, or reintroduce Red, who knows, we'll have to see. So anyways, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about who the villain of Spyro 4 could be, or who do you think the villains will be? Personally, I think it's going to be a team up between GNASTY, GNORC, and RIPTO. I think they're actually going to do that because, I mean, it's right there. That's a big opportunity right there, especially when Spyro 3 kind of sets that up in a way. So, like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.